What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Coastal Countdown, the official pre-show of Coastal Empire Wrestling. We are the Wrestling Junkies podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I am joined by the podcast dad, Choops. How we doing, man?
It is storming outside here in Ohio, but I think we're going to get into a little bit of what might be a storm at the next Coastal Empire Wrestling event.
Yeah, man, a storm is a brewing. Bedlam at the Brewhouse is finally here. We have been talking about this show for weeks, one of the most highly anticipated shows on the Coastal Empire Wrestling calendar, coming up this weekend, April 26th. Coastal Empire Brewing Company, get your cold beers, enjoy some good action. Podcast Dad, it's a bit of a bummer that we are not going to be there for this one.
No, and not to see your forever Coastal Chaos champion. Yes, it's going to be a bummer.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You can follow us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Podcast Dad, we're on the road to 500 subscribers. We are currently at 456. Tell our friends out there what they should do.
Tell one person if you like what we're doing here today, or if you like what we do anytime, please go tell that person and let's have some fun. Let's continue to grow this pod as best we can, and we need your help with that.
Absolutely. And while you're at it, follow the Main Event Wrestling Network on all social media platforms at mainevent_net, but subscribe to the official YouTube channel as well. We are on the road to 100 subscribers on that channel as well. Need your help to get there. Just tell one person while you're at it. You know, if you love great podcasts, live blogs, fan art, memes, you name it, we have it. So give us a follow and show some support for the Main Event Wrestling Network. And don't forget to get yourself some wrestling merch. Remember, Gorilla Press Apparel.bigcartel.com. Promo code WJP2024 gets you 25% off site-wide. Podcast Dad will be ordering our haul in the next couple of days here, I want to say, and have some brand new merch to show off for the podcast, including our brand new Wrestle Sips t-shirt. New episodes are coming soon, so get yours today. But that's enough about us. Podcast Dad, again, Bedlam at the Brewhouse, right around the corner here. We've got a number of incredible matches here. A lot went down at Simon's Slaughterhouse. And yes, there is the debut of a brand new talk show, the Hakeem Young Show. Really? You're going to make me do this?
I just need to make sure that you give him what he's due. He has earned this.
I'm not saying he has.
As a wise man once said, a young Samoa Joe in there.
Really?
You have the shirt on.
We're just doing this now. I know that. I know that. I'm just saying we're okay. All right. Let's settle down here. Let's settle.
I'm excited for the Hakeem Young show. Guys, you have seen the highlight reel. You have seen the barbershop. You have seen Carlito's Cabana. This is going to be good. I hope you guys have your popcorn ready. If not, go out and buy some, because this is going to be must-see television as your forever Coastal Chaos champion debuts his brand new show. I'm excited.
I'm intrigued. We're giving Hakeem Young a live mic, which admittedly we have done before, and it's definitely
Gold.
Produced some okay. F around and
Gold.
find out moments was what okay. All right. Anyway, Hakeem Young is easily the most outspoken man in Coastal Empire Wrestling. What is it that you think that he has to share with the audience this weekend, man?
You know, I think it's, hey, who's going to step up? I am your forever Coastal Chaos champion. Like, let's somebody step up to the plate, because obviously the ones they've been throwing at him haven't been too challenging. I mean, he's just kind of run through everybody they've put up. Hey, somebody come step up to the plate and give this man a challenge. Give him something to do rather than just kind of, playing around and not doing much. Just give him a challenge. Give him a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, we often consider CEW to be the land of opportunity. You never know who's going to show up. You never know who's going to win on any given night. Here, as we look at the debut of this new talk show, which just seems ridiculously self-aggrandizing, is this the opportunity for a current member of the locker room, or do you think that we're going to see a brand new debut here?
It doesn't sound like anybody in the locker room currently is ready to step up to Hakeem Young. So, hey, maybe this is an outside of Somebody thinks they haven't been in CEW before, like you said, the land of opportunity. So come up, step up. Let's see what happens.
I mean, it's really all that you can say about it at this point. Details are scarce. Everybody knows Hakeem Young won't tell us. Well, maybe he'll tell you something, but I have no.
I know a lot of details.
What to expect here? Okay, well, dish.
I can't. I am sworn under an NDA.
All right, is it time to move on to the next match? Let's just say yes.
Sure.
Okay. We have got Chad Skywalker taking on Randall Reno III. Now, everybody knows Chad Skywalker has been carrying around a mysterious VHS tape. He is also intricately involved with the investigation into the heinous attack on Nikki 8. Podcast Ed, he's going up against Randall Reno III, who we said this quite a bit about him since he lost the championship. He is in need of a bounce back. Is this the guy? Is Skywalker the guy to keep Reno knocked down a few pegs?
I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting match. Both coming off pretty big wins at the last show. If you remember, Jay Alpha Miller losing to Chad Skywalker and Randall Reno III defeating Michael Walker in kind of a loser goes home type of situation. Hopefully that's not the case here because both are, coming off of a win. So hopefully Simon Sermon is a little bit happy with the results of these two men, to say the least. But it's a big match for Chad Skywalker because if something is on that tape that will, get Simon Sermon and Randall Reno III in any hot water, they're going to be gunning for it. So I've said it and I'm going to keep saying it. I don't want to know what's on the tape. I want no part of this. Hopefully we get a fine match.
I want to know what's on the damn tape. But
I know you want to know, but I want to keep the job.
Both of these, we're guaranteed a job, all right? Don't worry about it.
You say that.
2 words. Lockbox. Anyway, so Randall Reno III just barely survived Springtime Slaughter and has not been cleared of suspicion in the attack against Nikki 8 here. Both of these guys are powerhouses within Coastal Empire Wrestling. Do you think that this could serve as a de facto number one contendership to either the Coastal Chaos Championship or the heavyweight title at some point down the line?
Look, both champions currently are fighting champions. So I think all comers, you win this big match. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't get a title shot, but you got to win. Stay focused. Like let's not look at the next step, right? You're going in there with Chad Skywalker, who's very good, very skilled. And Randall Reno, who, as much as we talk about him, was the longest reigning, in recent memory, and like he wins a lot by hook or crook. He wins a lot, so these two need to stay focused on exactly what's in front of them right now. Then let the cards play out as they may. But for your question, I could see it. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, given the sway that Randall Reno III has within the Coastal locker room, you have to think that he is never entirely out of championship contention. But Chad Skywalker keeping his hands full with this investigation, what's on the VHS tape. I don't know. I want to say Chad Skywalker gets the win here, but unfortunately, I think that by hook or by crook continues. I'm going to go with Randall Reno III in this one.
And unfortunately, I agree with you.
It doesn't make me feel great, but
hey,
it is what it is. I mean,
exactly. Winners win.
I'll leave it at that. That they do. Next match. This is another tough one. Zach Mosley taking on Pat Roach. Podcast Dad. Zach Mosley is beltless. He's bruised. He's backed into a corner. Obviously, things did not go as planned in Simon's Slaughterhouse last month. I have not talked to Zach in a little bit to kind of see how he's doing or what's kind of in his head right now. I don't know if you have, but I'm a little worried.
Look, this is either going to go one or two ways. And obviously, win or lose. But Zach Mosley wins. He gets some momentum back, and we see the Exotic Youth kind of step back up to the plate and get some positive momentum. Or this starts, maybe even ends, this downward spiral that we've been seeing from the Exotic Youth as far as can they win? Are they the same Exotic Youth that they once were? This will be a big match for Zach Mosley to kind of prove that. Pat Roach is no slouch. Yes, did lose to Young Mighty Joe, but also turned around and got a big win. So
against Hot Thomas.
Yeah, same night, same match, basically. It was Bell. So
yeah,
look, Pat Roach is no slouch. We know this. There's I wouldn't say a huge size difference, but there is one. And I'm never going to count out Zach Mosley, but we've talked about it before as must wins in Coastal Empire Wrestling. This to me feels like one of the biggest must wins that we've seen since we've been covering Coastal Empire. And I'm going to go with Zach Mosley because I think when backed into a corner, he's going to bite you.
Yeah, it's easy to, especially looking at just kind of the size differential between Pat Roach and Zach Mosley, to say, all right, this is Pat Roach all day. We've seen those size differentials before, and Pat Roach came off of a loss last month. Yes, he followed it up with a quick win, but I mean, this isn't going to be Young Mighty Joe. This isn't Zach Mosley's arguably the heart and soul of Coastal Empire Wrestling. He's got a lot to prove this weekend, and from what we've seen from him over the last few months, it just has not been characteristic of Zach Mosley. Podcast Dad, this is going to be either a turning point or a breakdown. I am going to call it a turning point, cautiously. I really want this win for Zach. I really, really want him to get some momentum back under him. He needs it. But it's going to take a lot of work. Ultimately, I think he can do it. But I have my concerns.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But that's just kind of where we are at this point. Like I said, hopefully backed into a corner, he comes out biting.
Speaking of coming out biting, Good Hand defending the Tag Team Turmoil Championships against the Allen Brothers. Come on. What have we been saying? Shug D's on fire.
Doesn't matter which Allen brother. Doesn't matter how many Allen brothers. Give me the Good Hand because you can't get in front of this train right now. I've seen the Allen brothers and the Good Hand in the same ring. Good Hand got the best of them. Now you put it in not a one-on-one, but one team versus one team setting. I have had no reason to doubt the Good Hand right now, and I'm not going to start here. So give me the Good Hand.
Yeah, I mean, we had them on after the Empire, fresh off of the win in Simon Slaughterhouse. Again, if you have not had a chance to watch that match, do yourselves a favor. Head over to Coastal Empire Wrestling YouTube channel to do so. It was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. Very violent, very physical. Good Hand proving why they are one of the best tag teams in the Midwest right now. Allen Brothers came in with a wave of momentum to Coastal. Stalled a little bit, but I mean, I think that's natural given the match environment that they were in. That's not a match that you're going to see every day. I doubt that either of these teams is going to be in a Simon Slaughterhouse match again this year, let alone the rest of their careers. So I'm willing to, kind of take that and put it in a vacuum as we look at the tag team division here. Allen Brothers, insanely gifted. They can keep up with the best of them. Good Hand, Wall and Shug D being the best of them, as great as the Allen Brothers are.
Yeah, I said don't discredit the Wall.
I didn't. I said his name before Shug D's. It's there.
That might get you in trouble.
We're putting them over right now. Like it's
We are.
Don't do that nitpicky shit.
That's what I do. That's why I'm here. Journalist.
Can I finish?
That's what she said. I'm sorry. That was just low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. That's on me, guys. That's on me. Sorry. Hakeem Young would have liked that.
Allen brothers, yes, they are a very good tag team. The good hand is much, 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 much better. Give me the good hand to retain. Happy
Correct.
now?
Correct answer. Yes.
So speaking of the Allen brothers, wrong graphic there. There is a third Allen brother that will be making his debut. Steve Allen taking on Jay Alpha Miller. This is Steve Allen's debut, as far as I know, for Coastal Empire Wrestling. We're new to his in-ring work as well. But Podcast Dad, I'm going to turn it over to you. What do we usually say about debuts in Coastal Empire Wrestling?
We usually say it's opportunity, make anything happen. Steve Allen, you look like a fine young man. You probably have a hell of a career. You're going to go up against a really, really pissed off Jay Alpha Miller. I don't love your chances because you're going against a rookie of the year now with something to prove because he lost last month, and he's going to be prepared and he's going to be ready. And I've seen when Jay Alpha Miller is prepared for his opponent. Steve, I wish you the best of luck, but I don't know if this one's going to be close.
I don't. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. I mean, Steve Allen looks like a nice guy. Looks rather plucky. You said that Jay Alpha Miller lost last month. Jay Alpha Miller was embarrassed last month. He was embarrassed. This was a guy that had all the momentum in the world coming in. He's supposed to go up against Carly Bravo. That match did not end up happening. Live mic leads to an open challenge. Chad Skywalker opens that challenge. And again, not only does Jay Alpha Miller lose that match, Chad Skywalker embarrassed Jay Alpha Miller. Jay Alpha Miller is going to embarrass Steve Allen this weekend. I hope to see Steve Allen again in Coastal Empire Wrestling. I really, really do. This is not his night. Not at all.
I don't think so. But hey, anything can happen in Coastal Empire, so we shall see.
And I mean, anything can happen. That is true.
Odds are not in his favor, but yes, anything can happen.
No, this is
good luck.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. Good luck. We don't mean to laugh, but good luck.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Podcast Dad, I gotta say this next match really, really excites me. We like both of these guys. CT Keys taking on Tyler Shoop. I like these guys. Okay, I like these guys, but CT Keys taking on Tyler Shoop. Podcast Dad, we've been talking about Tyler Shoop's momentum. We've been talking about CT Keys. At this point, Tyler Shoop, hot streak meets CT Keys, cold-blooded violence. Give me your thoughts so far on this match.
Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed with CT Keys last month. Went right after the world champion. Gave Hunter James all he could handle, and then some. I was very, very impressed with CT Keys, and what I saw, he's also a former champion. So you want to talk about, a title eliminator kind of match. That's what I think this is going to be. Tyler Shoop, ton of momentum. Like you said, ton of momentum. CT Keys is, I think you called him my house last month. Man, I was so impressed with CT Keys in his match with Hunter James. And not to say that I'm not impressed with Tyler Shoop, because I am. Sure. And there's definitely skin in the game for Tyler Shoop to get back at Hunter James. But I'm not going to bet us against CT Keys right now. So I will take CT Keys. And again, anything can happen in Coastal Empire Wrestling. But CT Keys is he's a different breed. So give me CT Keys.
Yeah, I just don't see how you go against him. Tyler Shoop has a way of making things personal when it comes to his opponents, and it's not just the who's better in the ring. I'm better in the ring. Who prepares harder for matches? I do. But then he also has to go and needle people and find whatever their Achilles heel is in their personal life. I mean, we've seen it on our shows before with Hunter James. It would be a grave mistake to go that route here, to start taking those jabs at CT Keys. If I'm Tyler Shoop, and again, I like Tyler, hell of a wrestler, hell of an athlete, works his ass off to hone his craft. We can't take that away from him. I think that you would agree in all of those points here. Yeah. If Tyler Shoop does stoop that low, it's going to be a fuck around, find out kind of situation.
Yeah, CT Keys might be unfuckwittable. So
yes, I don't think there's any might be about it.
No, I wouldn't mess with any personal issues with CT Keys, because if you make it personal, he might just kill you.
Yeah. It's again, I'm really excited for this match. These are two very, very different styles. But ultimately, I think CT Keys gets the win here. Shoop might have to find himself going back to the drawing board after this loss to kind of reevaluate, for the next few months and beyond in Coastal Empire Wrestling, should he lose this match here. Again, I like him. I think he's incredibly talented. But at the end of the day, it's hard to go against CT Keys.
Right now, yes, it is. It is. Let's get to the main event.
Yeah, podcast dad. I mean, we've been talking about Hunter James, and he will be taking on Dax Anthony, one of Simon's chosen ones here. Hunter James has been CEW Heavyweight Champion for about 2 months now, and he is already firmly in the crosshairs of this collective, which, let's be honest, doesn't really surprise us, no?
No, and look, we're biased. I think it's clear. As your shirt says, we don't like Dax Anthony.
No.
At all.
No, not at all. No.
I hope Hunter James kicks his face in. I'm not going to be biased on this. Or I'm not going to be, in the middle on this at all. Just Hunter James, take care of business, kick the chooch in the mouth, and win. We know you know how to win. We know you know how to beat bigger guys. You beat CT Keys last month. Watch out for the ringside interference, of course. But Hunter James, come on. Let's take care of business. Dax Anthony, no. Come on. What are we doing? Just take care of business, please, because I thought living in a world with Randall Reno III as my world champion was bad. If Dax Anthony's my world champion, I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah, I mean, what's the underlying theme that we've continued to laud Hunter James for since taking the title? Maturity. I mean, and we're not saying just in Coastal Empire Wrestling. We're saying that everywhere he goes. He is just, he's carrying himself like the guy, as he should. Again, riding all of the momentum in the world going into this match. I'm gonna go Hunter James. I'm gonna ride the hot hand here. I think it would be foolish of us to assume that Simon Sermon won't be involved. I think it would be it's foolish of us to assume that Pat Roach might find himself involved. It's just there is a lot going on as far as the power structure and the thirst for power within Coastal Empire Wrestling right now that I am worried for Hunter James, but I'm confident in what he can do in the ring to, try to mitigate some of those factors here. I think this is going to be a super fun match. I mean, but at this point, we've seen again who he's defended the title against. Yeah. Dax Anthony, it's safe to say that he's probably the most dangerous challenger that Hunter is having thus far as champion.
I mean, with all the outside stuff, yes. I'll let you say that to CT Keys' face, but yeah.
Do you really have to throw him under the bus every single time? Like
You said it. I didn't say it. I'm just saying.
Anywho.
Dax Anthony, yes, because of the outside noise, is his most dangerous competitor. I would have said it was Randall Reno III, and they tried to do the fuckery with him and in Simon Sermon, and it didn't work. Just, yes, like the outside noise. Just Hunter James, you have matured. It's been amazing to see. Stay focused. Yeah. And, man, just don't let Dax Anthony be the world champion. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, because if not, we might be out of a job. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're never out of a job. It's okay.
No, that's because you want to know what's on the tape.
Yes, I want to know what's on the tape. Like I don't understand.
You might be out of a job. I'm
what?
forever in the Hakeem Young fan club, so I'll still have my job. President. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. You've changed. I've grown.
No. I'm not going to say that you've changed. It's like, okay, if you're protected by Hakeem, I'm protected by the good hand. So,
no, you're not. They don't like you.
Yes, I am. Yes, they do.
Fair. Don't worry. Don't worry. They hear. Shug D hears what you say. Don't you worry.
You know what? Okay.
Hey, go back in the archives. You have not said some nice things about Shug D.
Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, if you can mature, so can I. That's what I'm doing. All right.
Whatever you say.
Checks. Anyway, that's gonna do it. That's gonna wrap it up here, I think, for this edition of Coastal Countdown Podcast. Dad, final thoughts.
That's a good way to wrap it up. I think. Look, we say it every month. Opportunity is knocking for those making their debuts, for those having big matches, for those underdogs. Kick the door down. Kick the door down. Like this is Steve Allen. Shock the world.
Yeah.
Go beat the rookie of the year. Do it. Prove everybody wrong. Because I guarantee nobody is picking Steve Allen, but the opportunity's there. Go win. Shock the world.
Could not agree more. Podcast Dad, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. As always, follow us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just tell one person, join our community. We love what we do here. We love talking pro wrestling. We're live Monday through Thursday nights at 6:30 Eastern. Follow our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net and GorillaPressApparel.BigCartel.com. Promo code WJP2024 gets you 25% off site wide. That is the podcast, Dad. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. This has been Coastal Countdown. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on After the Empire. Till then, enjoy the grabs.